Hey you guys, it's Jess from Freedom Gardener Girl. What's up? I thought I would give a quick update. Trying to do these more often like I promised, so here we go. Been spending my morning pretty much cleaning up the garden. We had like a ton of leaves, had a bunch of dead plants. So just want to show you the progress that I've made this morning. So on with it, here's a tour. Alrighty, so I'm gonna make sure you can see I've got all this cleaned up. There's like a ton of leaves throughout here, and so I've got that all cleaned up. I actually removed my catnip from my bed over there and potted it in here, and I've got to just cut off the dead things, but it's got a lot of new growth at the bottom, so time to whack it down and get it ready to let it regrow back out. I don't know if y'all could see. I'm trying to make it where you can see it. But yeah, and then I've got another, over here. There's the rose. She's doing good. We got another one here. You can make sure you can see it. I'm kind of backing off a little bit. And then I've got another one over on the other side over here. I've cleaned up all this stuff. It was leaves. Yeah, and then that one here. So, but yeah, and cleaned out the bed that had all that in there. This bed here had like basil and catnip and a bunch of stuff. A lot of it died, so I've cleaned it all up. I also cleaned up the old tomato beds. It's got it cleaned up and gone. Sorry about the noise. Sorry, bunch of cars going by. My bad. But anyway, I cleaned up the bed here. Got all the dead tomato plants out. Also, same for over here. If you can see, this bed has now been cleaned. So no more dead tomato plants, no more dead pepper plants. If y'all remember this, I don't know if y'all will recognize it, but right here was all my pepper plants, and they're gone now too. Same with this bed. This bed had pepper plants and okra over here, and I've cleaned that all up because all that stuff dead, you know. So these beds now are ready for the spring. I just probably will do some additives, you know, to enhance the soil to get it ready. And for all the wonderful things that are going on here, we got my broccoli, which is growing good, and these guys, I mean, they just, look at them, they're just gorgeous. I mean, and if y'all remember last time I showed y'all these guys here were smaller about a week and a half ago or so, and you see how much bigger they've gotten. I don't know if y'all could see that. I'm trying to make sure. And then see this one. Trying to make sure y'all could see that. See, but it's looking great. And in fact, we had a really bad frost come through, so I mean, it got really dirty cold, and I covered the beds with a blanket, you know, but yeah, anyway, you can see me. Probably be better if I talk to you guys directly, but I covered these beds with a blanket, specifically the ones that I wanted to make sure I saved and that were more cold hardy, and then kind of let the spring summer plants go, and they got frost, which was like my peppers and you know, tomatoes and stuff like that. Of course, that stuff doesn't really go through the winter unless you like have it in a greenhouse or something, which I don't have. So I let them go. It was a nice season with them, but it was time to go. And so all those got frost bit, unfortunately. I mean, I didn't have enough frost blankets for every bed, so I saved what I really felt was important to save, and I let the rest go. And I figured, you know, hey, it's time anyway, and we're gonna plant some more in the spring, so it's gonna be okay. But yeah, so surprisingly though, my sage and my rosemary and stuff did great. I did those. That was a bed I covered up, and the sage looks a little sad, but considering what it's been through, it's amazing. Like, I'm impressed, you know. So I'll show you that actually. Well, we'll come over here and look at this. So turn it around again. But there's some more of my cabbage. I don't make sure y'all can see that. Okay, and then look at this sage. Like, yeah, it might look a little droopy, but you know what? It's been through frost. I mean, hey, that's amazing, right? Pretty cool. And the rosemary, hey, it's doing good too. So I'm impressed. Let me make sure y'all can see those really good. And then my collards are doing beautifully. You can see the other collards. You don't wanna see them. And here, let me make sure I make it where y'all can see them. Spinach, look at this. It's doing fantastic as well. So, and look, my mint. See, still beautiful. Went through the frost, uncovered, by the way, you guys. Look at this. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And then you can see the peas, some of the lettuces, the other broccoli plants. They're doing pretty good. I'm gonna pan so y'all can see them. Okay. And then look at these cabbages. I mean, they just, for the most part, they are doing gorgeously, beautifully, awesome. I mean, I'm so happy that I saved them. They are lovely. So I'll be excited to have some cabbage. So it's gonna be cool. But anyway, but yeah. So, and speaking of cabbage, I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving, by the way. I know for Thanksgiving I decided to do like an Asian type of side dish, and I had like fresh cabbage and carrots and broccoli and onions and sauteed them. My mom had a big old wok that she let me use and sauteed them. We didn't have any soy sauce, so we just used some Worcestershire, and I put some like onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, salt, and some ginger in there. And man, and you talking about crunchy, crisp, but they're lightly sauteed, beautiful, taste wonderful. That was awesome. So I'm going to be super stoked to get these cabbages to really produce and actually get a cabbage out of my own garden and taste that. That's going to be primo, let me tell you. I'm excited. So and also excited that I won't have to buy one at the store. Yay, right? Okay, I do have one thing, guys, I want to ask. I'm going to show you. There's a little like portion of this bed here that I got a question. Let's see if y'all recognize this. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. Here we go. So basically, long story short, I had cleared this bed, cleaned it up a while back, and prior to that though, I had put some lettuce seeds in this bed during the summer. And it didn't really come up very well. Same with my cabbage and stuff. Although, after I cleaned it up and cleared it out, then all of a sudden we had some like little sprouts of plants. And I could tell, these look like lettuces and stuff. So some of it I recognize. But these guys here, I don't know if y'all can see that. I want to make sure y'all can see that. These two, this one and this one, I am not sure what these are. I don't know if it's a weird, strange lettuce or if it's some other plant that I do not want. I find the jagged leaves, that seems a little weird to me. So I don't know, I think that seems like something that you would normally see in a edible plant. But if you guys, I'm going to ask you guys this. If you guys know what this is, what these are, if you can put a comment down below, or send me a direct message, and let me know, I'd be absolutely grateful, and to see it, you know, if it's something that I do want to keep, or if it's not, if I need to pull it. You know, and if you have any like comments or suggestions or advice, please also, you can leave those in the comment box below, or you can direct message me. I would appreciate any advice or any tips or tricks or, you know, help, honestly. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get a good look at that and make sure y'all can see it. But again, if y'all know what those are, please help me out. I'm still learning here myself, so, you know, anybody who knows a little bit more than me, I can learn from it. I am all for it, and I'm greatly appreciative of anything new. But, you know, and I'm sorry this one's a little brief. Honestly, it's really hard for me to get out here as much, you know, with the winter. There's not as much to do, other than clean up. And honest to God, like, with me working and going to school, I just don't have the time to come out here and do it as much, and I don't have the time to do these updates as much. But I'm gonna try to do better, at least trying to do it every week or every other week. So stay tuned, don't run away, let your friends know. If you'll please share, comment, subscribe, like, all those good things. And you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course on YouTube. Again, that's Jess from Freedom Gardener Girl. Y'all have a good day and enjoy. Get out there, plant something, learn something, share something. It's a beautiful day. Bye, guys.